Instead of just fighting fires, the North Carolina Forest Service says they're also fighting a staffing shortage, and it could seriously impact response times to fires right in the heat of spring wildfire season. WECT's J.C. Caldwell spoke with officials about it today. J.C., what does the Forest Service think is the reason behind the issue?
Well, Fran, Forest Service officials tell me they actually have plenty of applicants who want the job. That is until they hear what their salary would be. It's a problem with potential long-term consequences if it isn't put out soon. People seen running from flames in Carolina Forest, South Carolina, less than a week ago. And some even asked to evacuate their homes. Although not as big, we've also seen wildfires this week here at home in southeastern North Carolina, igniting the start to spring wildfire season.
We're going to see an increased risk of not only fire danger, but the number of wildfires.
But North Carolina Forest Service spokesperson Philip Jackson says they're not just fighting more fires this time of year, but a staff shortage too.
The retention and the turnover has been rather frequent for so long now.
There are over 100 vacancies across the state, resulting in some counties left without any staff members at all, and already thin-staffed surrounding counties left to help out.
It's a rob Peter to pay Paul approach.
The staff they do have, over half, have less than 10 years in the field.
Talk about the impact or the consequences of having 54% of staff not having a ton of experience.
So obviously the response time could potentially be delayed.
Delayed not only because of the efficiency of battling flames, but if a wildfire breaks out and that county isn't fully staffed, it could take over an hour for help to get there.
Those fires are going to continue to burn.
Jackson thinks the spark of the problem is money.
The most qualified applicants who interview well and are offered the job, many of them turn down our offer and they reject those offers because of salary.
According to a report from the Southern Group of State Foresters, last year, over 60% of former Forest Service employees say they left the job for better pay.
They're not leaving because they necessarily want to. They're leaving because they feel like they have to.
I emailed the State Department of Agriculture, who is in control of the Forest Service salaries, asking what, if anything, they were doing to try to solve the problem. I was told budget constraints restrict pay at the agency level, but the Department of Agriculture is requesting more money from the state to increase salaries. But if that doesn't happen soon, Jackson says it'll have devastating consequences.
It's not really sustainable long term, but it's the best we can do given the circumstances at this time.
The State Agriculture Department Commissioner says he's made filling vacancies a priority for the department, with job postings continuing to go up weekly in an effort to hire more people. J.C. Caldwell, WECT News.